how often do you see divorces go to litigation, go to actual trial, or how often are they settled?
So actual divorce cases going to litigation or into court, incredibly rare. I haven't looked at the numbers in years. The last time I was at a seminar in Lancaster County, which is probably 5 years ago now, I think there were something like 17 or 1,800 divorce filings in the whole year. And I think, if I remember correctly, like 79 of those cases. In that year, there were 79 cases that went before what we call a divorce master, now called a hearing officer. And of those 79 cases, I would almost assure you that 90% of those settled, short of full litigation. So it is really rare to litigate a divorce case, and that usually only occurs if there's some serious issue of value. Maybe you have two appraisers, and one says I have a case right now, or one appraiser says this property is worth X, the other says it's Y, and it's almost $1 million difference, which is hard to believe, right? That is the kind of case that's going to end up in court, but it's very rare. So over real estate especially, in real estate is the most easily disposable asset in divorce. We either sell it or refinance it. We don't have to value like a pension plan or figure out how to divide a 401k plan, which has all kinds of things involved with it. Real estate's the easiest thing to dispose of, and it's usually the biggest thing in a divorce case, at least around here. That's what we call the elephant in the room. Kids want to stay in the home, mom wants to stay. Mom has to be able to refinance and potentially buy dad out. If she can't do that, that home is going to be sold. And vice versa, if the dad wants to stay.
Well, hey, Jansen, I really appreciate your knowledge, and I really appreciate your time. If you're considering, have questions, or even thinking about a potential separation or divorce maybe in your future, look, this stuff isn't easy to talk about, and we understand that, right? But reach out to us. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have, get you pointed in the right direction. One thing that I can share with you just from going through this myself is it's really good to have somebody in your corner. So just reach out to us, shoot us a DM. We're happy to help.
I would like to follow up on Paul's message there that when you get a good experienced realtor involved in the transaction that the attorneys know, they breathe a sigh of relief because they know the drill. They've been around the block, and they're probably not going to mess it up. So that it's comforting for the attorneys to know that somebody has experience. And in the real estate world, it really is measured by length of time in transactions. That's the objective criteria. So we know somebody who's been around the block for a long time is going to make the process easy.
Excellent. Yeah. Again, Jansen, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Thanks.